What's good, y'all? Prince Sports here. Keeping it 3,000, man. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I'm here close to the zombie park. We call it the zombie park because you got a lot of zombies over there, man. Got a lot of vampires and zombies, people you don't want to see at night. But nevertheless, I'm here chilling on a sunny day outside Cali. So I wanted to talk about what none other than Stephen A. Smith said on The Breakfast Club. He was on there and he was talking about what he normally talks about, which is sports. And he said Kevin Durant is the best player in the league and the Brooklyn Nets should be the true favorites to win in the championship. Let's skip over the fact that he's playing with multiple superstars, same as LeBron and them boys. So they suspected to win. That's the downfall to having a super team. But he said Kevin Durant's the best player in the league. I don't know if I could really rock with that. It's hard to say a guy's the best player in the league when he's playing with so much talent around him. It's a little more easier to say somebody's the best player in the league when they got more to prove and they playing lights out almost every single day. Kevin Durant don't have to play lights out for the Brooklyn Nets to win. Now, are they stacked? Yes. They got a lot of scorers on that team. They got guys that could get buckets. There's no question about that. But can they close the deal? That's the thing. Or should they be the favorites? In the East, fully healthy? Yes. But don't sleep on the other super team out in the West, which is the Lakers. Now, he did set the Lakers and Nets. Say it don't take that much to predict that the Lakers and Nets, if fully healthy, are going to go to the finals. Why? Because they got multiple superstars. If both of those teams didn't have multiple superstars, you wouldn't say they're the favorites to go to the championship. You would say, oh, it's a toss-up. Anybody could win. And that's when it's more competitive. Or you could just take your pick based off the team that you like, right? But now it's just like a foregone conclusion that it's going to be the Nets and Lakers. Now, I admit on paper, the Nets have a better big three than the Lakers. Westbrook could easily flame out in the playoffs. And even if he's not a problem for the Lakers, he needs the ball to be successful. You can't let Westbrook play off the ball. Somebody's going to get less touches. And if you give Westbrook less touches, he's not going to be successful. If you let LeBron get less touches, he's not going to be successful. So I don't care what anybody say. I know this is a big three. They got three superstars on one team. I still don't like that combo. I don't like it, period, because it's three superstars. But on paper, it don't seem that much to make sense. You got two ball-dominant guys and only one guy that could really play off the ball, which is AD, which is arguably their best player. So where do you go from here? Because if you lower the touches of either LeBron or Russell Westbrook, somebody's going to come up short and somebody's going to produce less. And Westbrook cannot play off the ball and be a spot-up shooter in the LeBron system. The man can't shoot, all right? And plus, he's a 65% free throw shooter, along with LeBron. Both of them shoot bricks. And you can't have two guys shooting up bricks come playoff time where there's time to close, okay? You got to knock down your free throws when it's time to close out games. But we'll see how that turns out. They still got all the pressure on them in the world because they got three superstars. Same with the Nets. Now, the Nets on paper do look better, but we all know the reason why everybody's picking the Nets and Lakers. It's not because you believe in Kevin Durant so much or you really think Kevin Durant's the best player in the league. I do not think he is. I think he's on one of the most stacked teams in the league. So therefore, you're going to pick him as the favorites to win. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's the best individual player in the league. We're going to see how it turns out. Prince Sports out. Peace.